the nightcap at the 2020 International Bowl from AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. The USA 18 select against Queretaro of Mexico. Matt Peterson with the linebacker Lemont Williams. Our fifth game today. It started at 8:30 in Arlington. We wrap things up. A good contest expected. Panama beat the U-16s this morning. USA U-18s got some revenge this afternoon, beating Mexico Norte. Now we have a third international matchup here at the International Bowl.
And it's been a long day, Matt, no doubt about it. Some really good games, really good talent that we've seen throughout the day. The final game I'm excited to see here. I'm pulling for the United States, but you never know what you can expect here in the last game.
Queretaro State to the northwest of Mexico City. Should have some talented players. Meanwhile, for the United States, 18 tryouts at all these age levels. Some of the best players, some of them entering their sophomore, junior, or senior seasons in high school. Many trying to show themselves to colleges as recruits, as well as building friendships here this week in North Texas.
Right now, the friendships is important. Developing the friendships that can carry you along the road when you get into college, and also, like you said, the opportunity to be recruited. We're in the state of Texas. There's a lot of great colleges in this state right now, and a lot of guys can be recruited from this state.
So it's the U.S.
Riddell has been at the forefront
against Queretaro of Mexico, and we are set for kickoff from AT&T Stadium. The United States is in white. Queretaro is in black. And we'll take a short break. Kickoff when we come back.
Riddell has been at the forefront of innovation in football equipment. First, we invented an icon. Then, we created football's leading impact monitoring system. We also introduced a truly customized interior. And now, we reimagined the DNA of the helmet. By constantly operating at the forefront of technology, our engineers are designing the future of the game today.
Football has evolved countless times, becoming the game we love today. We believe tomorrow's version can be a smarter and safer one. That's why we created the football development model. It decreases contact and focuses on progression by age, skill, and game type, starting with fun and fundamentals. It gives athletes more ways to play and more reasons to stay. Help us create a smarter and safer football that brings people together. Explore the football development model at usafootball.com/FDM.
Will you be the selected one? Are you giving us everything you've got to be the best you can be? You got to dig down deep. Every drill, every competition. Don't even represent just your family, but this family. You got to be willing to let that blood flow. You got to bring it out in you. What we want is a band of brothers coming together. Are you ready? Yeah. Are you ready? Yeah. Here we go. Get loose.
And now set for kickoff from Arlington, Texas. USA 18 select against Queretaro of Mexico. Our final game here on day one. 4 more games tomorrow at the 11th edition of the International Bowl. Mexico will receive the opening kickoff. It's Zach Adams out of Spring, Texas, just north of Houston. He will kick things off here in the nightcap. Underway here in game number 5. A short kick bounces around the 22, fielded on 1 hop. Gain of about 5. Queretaro will start around the 27-yard line. Kickoff return from Alejandro Hidalgo. USA U-18 select 50 players from 21 states. Head coach David Denham, the assistant coach at University of Indianapolis. Plus a long staff from several other colleges. Queretaro in black, they begin their first offensive series from the 22. First down, good pressure. Screenplay set up. Short game.
Nice job there by Mexico. Try to establish, you know that the United States is going to, or USA is going to bring a lot of pressure up front. to kind of mitigate that and slow them down, you want to set up the screen early on as an offense to make sure that the D linemen are staying honest.
Axel Fernandez is the quarterback, 5'7". Hands it off up the middle, short gain, another hit. Comes loose, looked like he was already down. The ball carrier, Isaac Zarazua.
Mexico has a smaller offensive line based on size compared to the D-line for USA. So we'll see how that plays out here in the first quarter. You can look at the left guard there. He has to be under 200 pounds.
Here on 3rd and 4, rolling to the right, away from pressure, flips it out, nearly intercepted. That will bring up 4th down. Intended receiver Alejandro Hidalgo.
Solid start there offensively defensively for USA to be able to go the first 3 and out in this series.
4th and 4 for Queretaro.
Don't be surprised if USA brings the pressure on this one, Matt, down the middle.
Punt team out for Queretaro. It does get away. Not the longest kick, fielded right at the start, immediately tackled. Excellent play, Mateo Fernandez.
Nice coverage there by Mexico to be able to run down and make a solid open field tackle.
Now the U-18 select will begin its first possession. After the tackle from Mateo Fernandez, they start in Queretaro territory from the 47-yard line. Danny Lauder is the quarterback here on the first series. From the shotgun. Pressured. Gets the ball away and nearly caught. Not an ideal first play for the U.S. U-18 select, but nearly a downfield pass. Intended receiver Isaac Dimmick.
Hey, man, that was some really good pressure up front there by Mexico. Sending a single blitzer down the middle to be able to force the quarterback to throw it high for the incomplete pass. Mexico is dialing up some good plays there on that first one to try to throw off the rhythm for the quarterback.
Lauder, 6'3", 205 pounds, puts a man in motion, low snap. He'll hand it off. Good run up the middle at the 30, between two, tripped up down to the 22-yard line. Great first carry for Kelly Bradford.
And great explosive play there. Look at the speed off the left-hand side. Watch him bust it through the hole right there. Good opportunity to get to the 3rd level for the running back.
Kelly Bradford on his 3rd USA football team here at the International Bowl. He knows his way around AT&T Stadium by now. And now up-tempo here from the USA 18 select. He's out of Henrico, Virginia, a 2-time state champion. Listed as a quarterback. I think we'll more oftentimes see him as a running back here today. Also plays defensive back in high school. 2-time state champ at Highland Spring High School. As we stay here for the timeout. But a wide range at this U18 level. You have players from the class of 2022, 2021, and players that will graduate here this spring.
Yeah, that's a combination of a lot of good talent. Got different classes. Guys are looking to go to college next year. You got guys who's going to college in the next 1 or 2 years. So with that being said, you anticipate guys to be able to step their game up because like we talked about in the opening, there's an opportunity for you to be recruited. I mean, there are scouts throughout the state of Texas. I'm pretty sure there are college scouts here evaluating this team right here, both teams tonight.
How was this team selected for the U18 select? Well, there was thousands of athletes competing last spring and summer. For the teams we've seen today and tomorrow, 18 regionals around the United States. Regionals were non-contact skill-building events with talent evaluations directed by USA Football staff and top coaches at the high school, college, and NFL levels. On 2nd and 8, he'll roll out to the right, throw toward the end zone just too far. Intended target was Jay-Sean Leba, wide receiver from Denver.
Right now, USA is still trying to establish their passing game. Their running game has been pretty solid. A couple big plays there up the left-hand side for them to pick up first downs, but their passing game has not really connect right now, and that takes some time. You know, we've seen that throughout this long day. It takes time for you to quarterback and the receivers to gel, especially in game mode.
3rd and 8. Over the middle, catch made. Hit at the 14, he'll make it up to the 13-yard line. Frequent target on this first series, Jay-Sean Leba.
Good connection right there across the middle on the slant route. Be able to catch your receiver in stride, to be able to pick up some positive yards and the momentum. You got to hit your receiver as he's cutting across the field, and he doesn't have to slow down to receive the football.
Danny Lauder with the throw. Leba with the catch. First down. U-18 selects. And they will hand off, go up the middle, bouncing to the right, into the end zone. Ari Jenkins with the carry. And U-18 select from the United States strikes first.
And just like that, United States running game comes to play. I talked about them struggling offensively throwing the football. Hey, you can rely on a running game like that, especially when you have a running back, to be able to bust it open for a touchdown.
Jenkins from Trenton, New Jersey. Trenton Central High School. Zach Adams on for the point after touchdown. It's up and through. USA 18 select strikes first, a well-balanced first drive down the field.
Robert Pomazek. I'm the head football coach at St. Charles North High School. This is my 7th year in that position. 2 years ago at the USA Football Clinic, I found out about this player monitoring system from a coach at DeSoto High School who had used it with his program, and how game-changing it was to be able to look at hard data on what the physical load the players were taking on. So when I looked into it, it seemed like a clear-cut winner for us to take our program to the next level.
Gatorade packs carbs to refuel and electrolytes to replenish, so you can bring the heat. Nothing beats Gatorade.
Riddell has been at the forefront of innovation in football equipment. First, we invented an icon. Then, we created football's leading impact monitoring system. We also introduced a truly customized interior. And now, we reimagined the DNA of the helmet. By constantly operating at the forefront of technology, our engineers are designing the future of the game today.
Ari Jenkins, touchdown run is USA 18 select a 7-0 lead over Queretaro inside 4 minutes. And the nightcap here on day 1 of the 2020 International Bowl. Former NFL linebacker Levon Williams and Matt Peterson. And we'll see how Queretaro responds here after that impressive drive. Passing and running from the US 18s. Spring Texas native Zach Adams kicks it away. Fielded at the 15-yard line. Hit hard as he got to the 27-yard line. Decent return from Mateo Fernandez.
And if you're Mexico right now, you got to find a way to slow down USA, and that's basically keeping their offense on the sideline. Because Mexico right now, they stalled out in their first series. They wanted to be able to run the football But I thought they had some success on some bright spots passing the football, especially in the screen standpoint, to slow down the D line. So maybe they can go back to that in this series, the second series.
Axel Fernandez is the quarterback, waiting for a substitute to come on. Late arriving Diego Gutierrez. 3 receivers to the right for Queretaro. They will call time. Did not have it sorted out coming out of the break. And we mentioned recruiting. One interesting member of the staff for the U.S. U-18 Select is Vi Taua. He's a former NFL running back. He's currently running backs coach at University of Nevada. And he's been here the last couple of years. Great career. Signed by the Bills. Played for the Seahawks. Played college football in Nevada. So if you're the running back on one of these teams, you know you have a running backs coach in a good conference that is with you all week. And he has a good word of mouth. Spread the word to other coaches who might be looking for a good running back.
Yeah, absolutely.
Down to the sideline now with Lauren Leo.
Guys, we talk about the talent on this team and the ties on this team, and I want to talk about Ari Jenkins, who just ran in that touchdown and put the first points on the board. Coaches were actually disappointed in his play earlier in this year, which happened to be last year at the regionals, March through May, and he didn't deliver like he thought he was going to. He said, you know what, watch me. I'm going to be good, and I'm going to International Bowl. And here he is, putting the first points on the board for USA. Now, I also want to talk about some of the other accolades that these members have, as we were talking about varieties of talent on this team. And we want to go to Jay-Sean Leba. He won the Gold Ball MVP at the Denver Regional. Danny Lauder, quarterback, won MVP at New England Regional. And Colton Burrows won Defensive Line MVP at New England Regional. Now, alongside the standout talent that is on this U.S. 18 select team, these kids come from all over the country. As we've said, different tactics, different ways of play. And guess what? 2 of these guys come from the same school. They are actually high school teammates. And I'm talking about Tommy Smith and Marion Rogers. These guys, they've met up here, and now they're playing together once again at the International Bowl. And it's just crazy to see all the different talent here in this bowl. That's what makes it so unique, guys.
Thanks, Lauren. Great work today. She's been up and at 'em since the very first game at 8:30, roaming the sidelines, giving us some great stories from each sideline here today. High school teammates, future college teammates perhaps. We've seen it a few times. After a broken play, caught over the middle of the field. And a good gain there for Queretaro. Mateo Fernandez with the catch.
Good play there as a quarterback steps up in the pocket. You can see get away from the defensive player as he waited to the last second to get the ball out of his hand. That helped his receiver free up some more time for that reception.
And to Lauren's point, we'll see maybe more so tomorrow with the U-19s. A lot of those players are seniors. We've seen in past years here at the International Bowl, players that became friends a year or 2 before having to commit to college, and then committing to a college along with some of their International Bowl teammates, or players from different states ending up at the same Division I program after their friendship built in Arlington.
That's a huge running back right there for Team Mexico right now. Doesn't have a lot of speed, but it has the power to be able to bounce off tackles. We saw that on that last play.
Fernando Mayen, 5'8" running back. Second and 13 for Queretaro. Now the blitz is picked up. Initially, he'll get the ball away. Now they'll dive on it, but that's an incomplete pass. Now 3 really broke the line of pressure. Nice job by Hidalgo just to get the ball away.
And Matt, right now what we're seeing is that USA is actually penetrating the line of scrimmage and putting pressure on the quarterback. They're just not getting to him in a timely fashion. And what's going to happen is that pressure is going to eventually catch up to the quarterback. The quarterback got to make a solid decision prior to that pressure arriving to him. He needs to go through his progressions real quick and get rid of the football.
3rd and 13 for Queretaro. They set up a screen play. And nice pursuit. It's knocked out. Fumble picked up by USA.
You can see good job there by Mexico setting up the wide receiver bubble screen underneath to kind of slow down the pressure, but nice play from the backside from the linebacker, knocking out the ball for the fumble.
Shepard Bowling, 42, knocked it loose. It was recovered by the United States. Shepard Bowling, a Texan out of Katy High School, the powerhouse down the road, West Houston. Handoff on first down. Pickup of about 4. Drags his defender forward. Morion Rogers, the running back out of Rock Island, Illinois. Danny Lauder remains the quarterback for the U-18 select. Running back runs into him. He still gets the pass away, and it's dropped. Bobbled initially by Billy Heath. Had room in front of him.
Missed opportunity there by the receiver. It's wide open, had enough space and opportunity. Look at the ball hits him dead in his hands. Didn't look it all the way in, Matt. And once you take your eyes off the football, that's a bad scenario.
Well, there's balance and pocket presence from the quarterback. Bumped into the running back to his left. Stayed with it with the throw. And sometimes you're too open. I think he looked downfield at the space he had before he caught the ball. 2 right, 2 left for Danny Lauder, and a flag is thrown. Maybe too many men on the field. Illegal substitution. We saw the guy going off. He realized he was not in the right spot. They'll move back 5 and have another 3rd down coming up. You ever in that spot, wrong spot on the field, and you decide, do I go off now or try to disguise myself and hope the refs miss it?
Well, once you get caught, you're caught. So, I mean, at that point, he should have just stayed on the field. Well, then he got caught. That's what drew the flag.
Thrown high over the middle, too far for the tall wide receiver, Julius Jackson.
Again, USA needs to continue to run the football. I thought running the football was their best asset early in this game. Relying on the passing game only puts too much pressure on the quarterback that really haven't gelled with his receivers yet.
Man down for USA 18 select. Jackson, the intended receiver from Richmond, Virginia, Hermitage High School. 5th and final game today at the 2020 International Bowl. A full slate of games tomorrow. We had Panama beat the U.S. 16 select this morning, 45-41. Eduardo Jolly, the MVP of that game, with 4 touchdown catches. And then flag football, first the girls and the boys in the girls game. Osas Tijuana beat Panama 24-6, 24 unanswered points. And then really entertaining boys game. Afterward, U.S. Stars completed a perfect week in Arlington. They beat Israel 51-35. We enjoyed some trick plays in that one. Had the chip drill touchdown from Israel. The first play with a pitch and a heave downfield as we see the injured player for the U-18 select. It's Rauk Tremagli out of Dunkirk, Maryland. Rauk Tremagli helped off the field. Fourth and 11. 18 select will punt.
Oh,
they might have been in his area. He did fumble it. It's recovered by U-18 select. Not much space to make the catch on the punt, but no flags come out.
No space at all, which put added pressure on the punt returner, and he ended up bobbling the football and dropping it. That played right in the hands for USA and give him some really good field position. You see right here, about 4 players is around him, and he couldn't concentrate and drop the football.
You think they were okay? They didn't violate his halo space?
I think they did, but at this point, there's nothing they was going to call it. They should have called it there, but he still has to be a focus here. I mean, halo or crowded people around you or added noise, you got to lock yourself in. I played punt returner for a game or two, and it's tough, man. Because with your head looking up at a football and you got guys coming down there trying to take your head off, you're going to fair catch it, you better make sure that hand is up and high so people can see it.
Timeout for the United States U-18 select. We'll see J.C. Holland, the new quarterback, will get his first series. Holland, class of 2022. He'll enter his junior season this fall at Mineral Wells High School, Mineral Wells, Texas. He's the training camp MVP this summer at the Texas High School training camp. Coaches offer this scouting report. He has a live arm, good in the pocket, can run if he needs to. Will play with True Buzz this offseason, one of the top 7-on-7 groups. And we'll see how the 6'2" quarterback does here on this series. From the shotgun, after the fumbled punt, handed off. They go back. It's a reverse and a throw to the end zone. Touchdown. Did he get a foot in? Touchdown!
Nice.
First play, a reverse, ending in a throw from the backfield. Touchdown catch was made by Balin Murphy, and he gets a foot in.
Yeah, nice job there, Matt. Watch this. As the quarterback sets it up, giving it to the running back, he pitches back to the receiver. Now watch the arm of the receiver, throws it high enough for his receiver to get the football and come down with 1 foot for the touchdown.
Isaiah Portwood with the throw. Balin Murphy with the catch. PAT is up and good, 14-0. United States 18 select over Queretaro. Almost 8 minutes into the first quarter. And let's learn a little bit more about USA football.
How you doing? My man. How you doing, big guy? Good to see you. Good to see you too. Let's keep remember this. That's 5'6", Dwayne. That's a while ago.
You know, if playing for the national team is one of your dreams, by all means chase it. You know, trust in your ability and you know, just have faith in yourself.
USA football is where it's at. You see where we at. Hey, go check the history. It's like one of the best. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I mean, I think you should jump on the opportunity playing on the national team just because of the competition you're going to be going against. Every coach there is going to provide you with information that you're going to need at the next level.
A lot of us in high school were, hey, block left, block right, you're bigger and stronger than everybody, just dominate, right? And to actually learn technique.
I still use information that I learned from back when I was there today, and I'm here at the NFL Combine, so jump on that opportunity.
I feel like the U.S. national team is a great experience. If you're looking for something that will help you get better as a person and as a player, you should definitely go be in the U.S. national team.
Dwayne Hassan, Nikhil Harry.
Boshawn Joseph.
Taylor Rapp, I'm a national team alumni.
Part of the U.S. national team.
And I'm a national team alum.
I'm a USA national team alum.
Nice little package there showing the notable alumni from USA football, and off the kickoff, good return from Queretaro and Mateo Fernandez. And what about your own experience growing up in the United States and having an opportunity to participate in all-star teams such as these?
Man, if I had an opportunity to play in the all-star like all-star game like this that would enhance my skill set at that early age. I only played Pop Warner. Didn't know anything well, I don't even think I knew anything about USA football at that time. So this is a great program, great organization for the young players across the country to be able to play internationally. Yearly, once a year, it's a good thing, man. I enjoy calling the games, and I enjoy seeing new talent every year.
Well, the national team began as a program in 2007. Since then, more than 4 dozen U.S. national team alumni have reached the NFL. First down pass play too far. 2nd and 10 coming up from Queretaro. Tender receiver Axel Fernandez. You can see what it means to these kids. You look at their social media accounts from this week, pictures with teammates, excited about wearing the gear, excited about the community service.
Yeah.
Very excited to play at AT&T Stadium. It's been a memorable experience for all these teams.
Yeah, I mean, lifetime memories that you can take forever with you. Teammates, social media now, some of these players that's on USA team and Mexico team can connect and stay in contact all the time.
False start. We've seen many players right before, right after the game, go out with their cell phones, take selfies at the star, at midfield. Famous in world football. Some infamous moments. Yeah. Terrell Owens, as a member of the 49ers, showboating a bit at the star. Second and 15 after the false start. Fake of a handoff. He rolls right into the pressure, but he eludes it. Then a stiff arm, and he'll make it to the sideline. Wrestled out by a pair of U.S. select players. And how about that? The quarterback helps the defender up.
Good sportsmanship there by the cornerback, helping up the quarterback. Took a big shot on the sideline there. Small quarterback at that. Has to be, what, under 6 feet?
He's 5'7", Axel Fernandez. Oh, shades of Andrew Luck there, where he'd compliment the defensive player.
Yeah.
Nice hit, big guy. 2 receivers to the right. 2 to the left, 1 in the backfields. Big throw down the field from Hidalgo. He underthrows his man. Intended target, Diego Flores. This feels a little bit like the prior game. Mexico Norte at the U-17 level. I think Queretaro looks a little bit more skilled on the offensive side of the ball, but it took really until the 3rd quarter for Mexico Norte to sustain a drive and get its first touchdown.
Just feels like this quarter is not moving as much based on the fact that Mexico has struggled offensively, has not sustained any drives. Every time it seems like USA gets the football after that first series, they have success throwing the football. So it just seems like things are slowing down with another bad punt there by Mexico.
And it goes off.
Did it actually touch the USA
It
player?
may have. I think Mexico has claims on the ball, and now they're going to dive after it after the whistle, but it hit both players. I don't know in which order. We'll see what decision it was made. It looked like a return man for the U-18 select had it hit off his leg.
Yes, definitely Mexico play. I mean, Mexico ball. It looks like the ball bounced between the legs of a
Ruling on the field as the ball is touched by the receivers, recovered by Team Mexico.
USA player.
First down for Queretaro. That's the break they need. And I think what has really hurt both Mexican teams, especially Mexico Norte, not to lump them together, but it's worth noting when a team struggles offensively, all these procedural penalties.
Yeah.
They're going up against a team that on paper has more talent and experience. And if you're starting series 1st and 15, 2nd and 15, you can't give away these 5-yard penalties if you're going to have a chance.
I agree.
Queretaro takes over after it hit the U-18 select player on the punt. This drive begins from the 47. Option play out to the left.
Ooh.
And he left it out there for his running back to get smashed.
Bad decision there by the quarterback to pitch the ball late, as you should see that pressure coming. Then he pitches it behind him. That running back is not happy as he goes back to the huddle.
Second and 10.
Player comes late on the field for Mexico.
Two right, two left. One in the backfield. Rolling to his left. He'll heave it downfield. Now, the receiver was there, but two defenders were there as well. He's been elusive. Alejandro Hidalgo, the quarterback, has escaped the pressure most of the time.
Mexico take a shot down the field, be able to keep this defense honest right now. You have nothing to lose. So if I was them, I'll take a shot down the field, come up with a trick play here on third down.
Two right, two left, empty backfield. Make it three left, 5 wide in total for Queretaro. Go out to the right on the slant. It was tipped and caught around the 46-yard line.
Nice job there. Good catch across the middle for the slant.
He comes off the field. It's fourth down. Looks like about a yard or two to go. See what they do on 4th and 2. They're going to go for it. Axel Fernandez, their quarterback, is in the shotgun. The big man behind him, that's Fernando Mayen. 2 receivers on each side. 4th and 2 for Queretaro. Down 14-0. 1:08 left in the first quarter. Fake of a handoff, and he's sacked. It was a blitz that time from Team USA. Sack for Hayden Goodwin.
Great job there by USA to be able to bring that pressure. You can see from the top side. Here comes the pressure from the outside. Come unblocked. Catches the quarterback from the backside for the sack. And turnover downs with the clock still ticking here in the first quarter.
USA takes over. Fake of a handoff. It's a quarterback keeper. First down and more. He lowers the shoulder, and he gets up to the 29-yard line. J.C. Holland, the Mineral Wells, Texas native, about 70 miles west of Arlington. Nice carry.
Yeah, look at the design quarterback keeper. Look at the blocking up front to be able to seal that outside to give the quarterback an opportunity to sprint for the first down.
That's always enjoy watching the quarterback lower the shoulder rather than go into the slide. Coaches may not like it, but as a neutral like us, we can enjoy it. Here he is stiff arming, but unable to stay on his feet. Good tackle in the backfield. Isaac Zarazua.
That should do it for the first quarter for USA. Take this success and momentum from the first quarter. Hopefully we can carry it over in the second.
End of the first quarter at AT&T Stadium. Another good start for the United States. Their 18 select team on the heels of one of these touchdowns from Ari Jenkins. They lead 14-0 over Queretaro.
Gatorade packs carbs to refuel and electrolytes to replenish, so you can bring the heat. Nothing beats Gatorade.
My man. Good to see you. Good to see you too. Let's remember this. That's 5'6" Dwayne. That was a while ago.
You know, if playing for the national team is one of your dreams, by all means chase it. You know, trust in your ability and you know, just have faith in yourself.
USA football is where it's at. You see where we at. Hey, go check the history. It's like one of the best. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I mean, I think you should jump on the opportunity playing on the national team just because of the competition you're going to be going against. Every coach there is going to provide you with information that you're going to need at the next level.
A lot of us in high school were, hey, block left, block right, you're bigger and stronger than everybody, just dominate, right? And to actually learn technique.
I still use information that I learned from back when I was there today, and I'm here at the NFL Combine, so jump on that opportunity.
I feel like the U.S. national team is a great experience. If you're looking for something that will help you get better as a person and as a player, you should definitely go be in the U.S. national team. Dwayne Hassan,
Nikhil Harry,
Roshan Joseph,
Taylor Rapp. I'm a national team alumni.
Part of the U.S. national team.
And I'm a national team alum.
I'm a USA national team alum.
That's it.
Sounds
Awesome.
good.
Appreciate you.
My name is Robert Pomazek. I'm the head football coach at St. Charles North High School. This is my 7th year in that position. 2 years ago at the USA Football Clinic, I found out about this player monitoring system from a coach at DeSoto High School who had used it with his program, and how game-changing it was to be able to look at hard data on what the physical load the players were taking on. So when I looked into it, it seemed like a clear-cut winner for us to take our program to the next level.
Gatorade packs carbs to refuel and electrolytes to replenish, so you can bring the heat. Nothing beats Gatorade.
Back for the second quarter from AT&T Stadium. Lemont Williams and Matt Peterson. A good start to this one for the U.S. 18 select team. An all-star team from across the U.S. on 1st and 10. Big throw downfield, nice. Caught at the 10-yard line. He's down to the 7.
Talked about in the first quarter about the timing of the wide receiver to the quarterback. They had to develop throughout this game, and it seems like it's starting to gel here early in the second quarter with this first play of the series. You can see down the seam, be able to get behind the defenders for the connection. Look at this here from the shotgun position. Look at the timing up front as far as the blocking. Nice pitch and catch there from the quarterback to the receiver.
J.C. Holland stays in at QB. Caleb Maska with the catch. Maska from Colorado Springs and Widefield High School. 1st and goal from the 8. Man in motion. They hand it off on the sweep. Off to the left. 3 blockers in front. Cuts inside to his right. Gets smashed. Still fights for the end zone. He's down at the 1.
Gets to the 1-yard line with that second effort. You got to like that from Team USA right now. Keeping the foot on the gas pedal right now. They coming right at Mexico's defense. Look at the wide receiver reverse. Quick handoff. Look at the blocking up front there by Team USA. Oh, nice move there to get away from the defender. Spins one more time and leans forward to the 1-yard line.
Jay-Sean Leba out of Denver with the carry. High snap, handed off, right up the middle, untouched. Khalid Bradford, the Virginia native with the carry. It's 20-0 USA.
And it started with the blocking up front. O-line opened up that huge hole for him to run through and and get a touchdown.
Zach Adams on for the point after touchdown. Through the uprights, it's 21-0 U-18 Select over Queretaro. Position for another victory for your United States team against a Mexican team. The game just before this one was 51-7 U-17 over Mexico Norte. A well-balanced attack, 35-point second quarter for the U-17s. We see this touchdown run. Now, touchdowns in 5 different ways: rushing, receiving, a fumble recovery return for a touchdown, interception return for a touchdown, and a punt return for a touchdown. Well, impressive outing from Joe Battaglia's team. 51-7 win. The 4th of 5 games today. Kickoff from Zach Adams. Fielded at the 20-yard line. Out to the right. Return of 14 yards. Queretaro begins at the 34-yard line.
Mexico's not careful here offensively. Things can get out of hand for them. They find it hard to get back into this game. They got to, again, we talked about sense of urgency for the last game. I really believe Mexico needs to come in and find a way to be effective as far as moving the ball down the field and sustaining their drives.
Alejandro Hidalgo, the quarterback, with the return. He stays in at QB. Has Jose Castaneda behind him. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. And in motion. Handed off. He'll roll to the right. Blasted right around the line of scrimmage. Good pursuit and tackle of Alex Fernandez.
Good closing speed there by the defense. Be able to close in on the Mexico player and be able to bring him down for a short game.
Second down now for Queretaro. Similar play design. This time they do hand it off. He's looking to throw it. He's tackled for a loss. Michael Allen, another Virginia kid out of North Chesterfield. He runs him down.
You can definitely see right when the receiver received the football, he had no time to kind of gather himself and prepare to throw the football. Pressure in the backfield by the D-line.
Now 3rd and long for Queretaro. Evades one tackler, now brought down. Destin Forrest, first one there out of Gloucester, Virginia. A lot of Virginia kids on this special defense here for the U-18 Select.
Yeah, and here come the pressure up front. As you can see, USA continue to blitz and bring that much-needed pressure against Mexico offense. They feel like they smell blood in the water. They want to continue to attack Team Mexico offense.
Gloucester High School, Destin Forrest with the sack. Queretaro backed up to the 15-yard line before this punt. Long snap. He just does get away with 4 defensive players nearly there. It takes a very friendly roll for Queretaro near midfield. Team USA will take over at the 49-yard line, a yard into the Mexican territory. We were discussing the 51-7 victory. 5 different ways the Americans scored touchdowns. Dorman and Gilkey combined for 199 passing yards, 2 passing touchdowns, 46 rushing yards, and 2 rushing TDs. Quarterbacks involved in all offensive touchdowns. Handoff in the backfield, a sweep to the right. Morion Rogers bouncing right and left, a pickup of 19 on first down for Team USA.
Yeah, huge play there by the receiver to be able to use his speed to get to the right-hand side. Well, actually, the running back, look at here. Almost a block in the back. Good job there by not allowing that block to happen, which helped his receiver get to the outside and pick up the first down.
Hand off this time to the left. Away from one tackle. Another first down. An impressive carry from Morion Rogers out of Rock Island, Illinois.
What we're starting to see is that the depth of USA is starting to wear down the short-handed Mexico team right now. They're looking like they're starting to become fatigued mid through the second quarter, as USA has a lot of talent on their sideline.
On first down. Caught at the 8-yard line, immediately tackled. Catch made by Julius Jackson from Richmond, Virginia.
See the quarterback drops back here, just surveying real quick, gets the ball out of his hands to his big target down on the left-hand side. Kind of slipped there before he got a chance to get going. A good catch.
Danny Lauder back in at quarterback. Hermitage High School, where Julius Jackson plays. Late timeout called, I believe. Referees might just talk things over before the second down play.
The chains were set properly. It's second down.
Two receivers to the right. One man in the backfield. It is handed off. He'll roll to the right. He has good blocking in front of him, and he'll walk it in. Morion Rogers carries it in. Another touchdown for the United States.
And Rogers gets his first touchdown tonight. That good run to the right-hand side. As you can see here, Rogers with the speed. Excellent blocking up front by number 83 to help Rogers earn his first touchdown.
A well-balanced attack for the United States. The last 3 touchdowns, Balin Murphy, Khalid Bradford, and here, Morion Rogers. Adams on for another PAT. It's through. It's 28-0 United States over Queretaro. And watch this blocking as we go into break. Excellent work from the receivers downfield. A great first half for the United States.
The Discovery with remote intelligent seat fold. Land Rover, above and beyond.
Maddie, finally. It was locked. I got it.
The new Discovery Sport with Activity Key. Land Rover, above and beyond.
Fire TV Cube? Alexa, turn on the TV.
Play Martha and Snoop's Potluck Party Challenge.
Alexa, volume up.
Fifth and final game today, the 2020 International Bowl. 4 more games tomorrow. Now, Panama beat the U.S. U-16 this morning, but in the evening games, U-18 select in position for a second straight American victory over Mexican foe. The lead 28-0. U-18 select kickoff to Queretaro. It's fielded at the 11-yard line, brought out past the 25. Scoots forward to the 34. Nice return once again. Mateo Fernandez. 23 yards on the return.
You can definitely tell Mexico have guys going both ways, dual positions. I mean, really 3 positions playing special teams as well.
Down to the sidelines again with Lauren Leal.
And now I'm joined by Matt Wilson, who is the Vice President of Sports and Events for the city of Arlington. And Matt, you were telling me that you brought the International Bowl to this iconic stadium where the Dallas Cowboys play. It just makes so much sense. Talk to us about why it's here in Arlington.
Sure. When you talk about great events and great exposure and great experiences for these athletes, what better place than the home of the Dallas Cowboys? We have people come from all over the world to just take a tour of the stadium. So can you imagine being a 16, 17, 18-year-old kid and getting to play with that blue star on the field? What a great experience, and it was a great match with us in USA football.
And this has been here since 2014, you were telling me as well. Talk about some of the other events that is hosted here at this stadium and then also around the city of Arlington.
Sure. Well, Arlington is on a global stage because of the venues and the brands that we have here. Obviously, the Dallas Cowboys, the Texas Rangers. So with AT&T Stadium, we've hosted things like Final Four, WrestleMania is the #1 attended event to ever take place here. Over 104,000 people in this building. We've hosted World Series, Major League All-Star games, NBA All-Star games. We've done it all here, and this is just a city that's built on a national stage for sports.
And what would you say is your favorite, Matt?
I got to say that WrestleMania was my favorite event. To see The Rock come out, the thunderous applause from the people, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and get to meet guys like Ric Flair was a lot of fun here.
And I'm sure all of those guys love coming to where the Dallas Cowboys play, right. Just like all of these kids behind us. They're thrilled. It's some of their first times ever touching an NFL field, needless to say, at AT&T Stadium.
That's right.
Well, thank you so much for being with us, Matt. We appreciate your time. And we're sending it back out to the field, see what's going on with these athletes.
Thanks so much, Lauren. Appreciate another report. There was a fumble recovery by the United States 18 select. Shepard Bowling, the Katy High School linebacker, making a play. They'll get the ball once again after the turnover.
It's been all Team USA in this first half. They pretty much controlled it from the beginning. Mexico had a couple sparks there offensively, but it's just been all Team USA. Controlling the clock, having some really good success throwing the football down the field. Their depth is really wearing down Mexico.
Now Bowling, entering his senior year, will be a senior this fall at Katy High School. Interest from Abilene Christian, Colorado State, UH, HBU, and UIW. 4 Texas schools on the list. From the shotgun, throw over the middle. It's slightly overthrown. Intended receiver was Billy Heath. As Danny Lauder is back in at quarterback for the United States.
A little bit too much mustard on that last play there for the quarterback, throwing it a little bit too high for the receiver.
There's Billy Heath out of Azle, Texas. They're on second down. A handoff. He'll cut left, roll to his right. Good tackling that time. A pickup of maybe 3.
Yeah, good effort there defensively by Mexico. Group tackling there to run down the running back.
Ari Jenkins with the carry, entering his senior year in Trenton, New Jersey this fall. Trenton Central High School for the running back. Now third down. Water backpedals, surveys, to the end zone, another touchdown. Billy Heath. 5 first-half touchdowns for the United States.
Yeah, Heath was wide open after coming across the middle on the slant, getting away from the defender, as you can see right there, for a touchdown.
Heath, the man with the touchdown, playing in his backyard. He's from Azle, Texas, 35 miles just northwest of Arlington. Now a touchdown at AT&T Stadium. The point after touchdown is through from Zach Adams. A dominant first half of the U-18 select. 5 touchdowns with 5:41 left in the first half. A big lead for the Americans.
There may be trouble ahead, but while there's moonlight and music and love and romance, let's face the music and dance.
Free 2-hour grocery delivery, now with Prime.
In fast food, there's value. Then there's fresh value from Subway. Fresh value is just $2.99 for the 6-inch oven-roasted chicken. Seasoned, all-white meat chicken raised without antibiotics. Fresh value is the $2.99 6-inch Veggie Delight with hand-cut veggies and freshly baked bread. Fresh value is freshly prepared for you, like the new Subway sliders starting at just $1.89. There's something for everyone. That's fresh value, only from Subway.
The nightcap of the 2020 International Bowl. Day 1 here today. 4 more games tomorrow. USA 18 select. A dominant first half. 5 touchdowns. $35-0 lead. Another kickoff coming here from Zach Adams. Sideways kick, squibs out of bounds. That will help the field position for Queretaro as the Mexicans begin their next series.
Kick out of bounds. Kicking team. Ball be placed at the 35-yard line. First down.
As defense for the U-18 select, Lemont Williams has been impressive.
Oh, yeah.
Queretaro has some playmakers, but they've really swarmed them and really shut them down.
Yeah, their pressure up front has been the most impressive part for the game for Team USA throughout this first half. I really like the pressure and not allowing Team Mexico to do anything as far as throwing the football.
The thin roster, 31 players for Queretaro, 50 for the United States. Figure offense, defense, special teams. And 11 for each phase, so many of these players playing offense, defense, and special teams. Battle of attrition. More depth for the U-18 select. It's Axel Fernandez, the quarterback here for this series. 3 left, 1 right, 1 in the backfield. It's Jose Rosas behind him. Flings it out to the right. Short throw intended for Mateo Fernandez.
Seems like he has no arc on the pass, and he's not really stepping into the throw, which is really hurting him when he's trying to throw the ball down the field.
Fernandez from the shotgun. Now an empty backfield, 3 left, 2 receivers to the right. Pressure applied, 3 break through. It's thrown and caught. Hopeful throw into a crowd. And it's caught there by Diego Flores.
Yeah, good tackle from the backside. Sniffed out there by the cornerback to be able to bring down. We saw on the backside there the running back across the middle.
Full slate of games tomorrow beginning 8:30 Central Time. United States U-16 national team against Coahuila of Mexico. 8:30 a.m. on ESPN3. Then at noon, it's the United States U-19 national team against Panama. That's at noon on ESPNU. Many of those players committed to Division I programs, and a vast majority to Power 5 conference programs in the United States. On second down, handed off to the left side. The big fullback knocks the helmet off of Jeremiah Foster.
I tell you, man, that's a big kid. It's hard to bring him down, especially in open field.
Fernando Mayen with the carry. Now he's listed on the roster as 81 kilograms. That equates to 180 pounds. I don't quite believe that. He's listed at 5'8", 180. 21 for Queretaro.
Maybe 250.
Another punt coming from Queretaro. There are 4 minutes left here in the first half. 35-0, United States 18 select. Friendly bounce picked up at the 31-yard line by Jason Leba. Dancing his way up to the 40-yard line. Ball came out late. He was down before it came out. J.C. Holland back in at quarterback for the United States from the shotgun. He hands it off. Another carry for Ari Jenkins. Picks up about 4. Stays in bound on the right sideline.
And Jenkins has been running pretty hard throughout this first half for the United States. Team USA continue to run the football. It's been working for them thus far, especially with the lead 35-0. Pretty much got this game under control in this first half.
Holland has been very good, the Mineral Wells High School quarterback, about 70 miles west of Arlington. Slings this one deep down the left sideline. Caught!
Nice.
He'll be into the end zone. Isaac Dimmick, outstretched hands. He brought it in. Great catch from the wide receiver.
Nice job there by Team USA. I thought they was going to stick to the running game, but they actually went down the field. And the man-to-man coverage, better take advantage of that. You can see here in this replay. Just throws it up high. Man coverage. Receiver has to step on the defensive back for the touchdown.
5th different player to score a touchdown in this first half for the U-18 select. Dimmick at Decatur, Georgia, one of the featured players from the coaching staff in their pregame scouting report. Dimmick, class of 2021. He'll have a senior year this fall in Decatur. He's actually been with the United States national football team program since his middle school days. Coaches say he's not the biggest or the flashiest, but he gets the job done. Great calmness. As the ball was landing in his arms, it seemed slightly overthrown, but he stayed with it.
And just ran underneath the football.
Exactly. Trusting his athleticism, trusting his stride and his hands, he just brought it in. Another good throw from the Texan, J.C. Holland. This might be the most impressive display today. Not taking anything away from the under 17s and their 51-7 win earlier today, but this Queretaro hasn't committed as many mistakes as the Mexico Norte did in that first half, when the U-17 scored 35 points in the second quarter. This has been relentless here for the United States 18 Select.
Yeah, it's been all Team USA. It's kind of hard to kind of get a balanced assessment of both teams. I mean, especially with Team Mexico, because there haven't really been any consistency. That's just being honest.
On first down, play fake, low throw behind the intended receiver Diego Flores. Joel Diaz in coverage out of Gilbert, Arizona. Wide-ranging coaching staff here for the U18 Select. David Denham, the head coach. He's an assistant coach at University of Indianapolis in Indiana. Also manages the defensive line on this team. Linebackers coach is Blake Besselman out of Sam Houston High School here in Texas. He'll roll to his left, flip it out there near the first down marker. Good coverage again. Joel Diaz working sideline to sideline here late in the second quarter.
He's running for his life. No doubt about that. This first half, he's been putting a lot of miles in on those legs. He's trying to get away from that pressure.
Two more coaches on this U18 Select coaching staff. A pair of coaches from Wabash College in Indiana, Jeff Franklin and Darrell Hughes Jr. Franklin is the defensive coordinator of this group and in charge of the defensive backs. Darrell Hughes Jr., offensive coordinator, in charge of the wide receivers. 2:32 left, second quarter, 42-0. United States 18 Select over Queretaro.
From the pressure.
Immediately tackled right over the middle. Strong hit from Bryce Duquesne out of Huntersville, North Carolina.
Clock has continued to run down here in the first half. For Mexico, it looks like they subbed out the whole offensive line. Oh, they're actually going for a punt, it looks like.
Fourth down punt team out. Fourth down and about 6 to go from the 44-yard line. Here we see the punter come on, Miguel Gonzalez. High snap.
I think Mexico with the pooch kick seemed like it was going to bounce in their favor. Give the ball back to Team USA to get a chance to put more points on the board before halftime.
Down at the 46, nearly blocked again. That was what happened last game, the U17 Select against Mexico Norte. A safety caused on punt defense, a fumble return for a touchdown, an interception return for a touchdown, a punt return for a touchdown. Handed off on 1st and 10 with 81 seconds left in the first half. Hard hit around the 41-yard line. The ball carrier was Khalid Bradford. He scored the 3rd touchdown today for the U18s.
Good hard run here by the running back. See, just be patient as I open up the lanes for him to run down the middle and pick up the first down.
There he is again, carrying it inside the 20, stays on his feet, towards the end zone. He is in. Khalid Bradford described as the total package by his coaches here, and we saw it on this carry.
Look at the blocking up front by the offensive line, as well as the tight end coming around on the counter. But watch this from the wide receiver. As this guy makes the move, he's going to shove him in the back to give him an extra boost to get to the end zone. Smart play there by the wide receiver.
Good hustle from Juan Olivares. Last touch from Queretaro, but 2 touchdowns here in the first half from Khalid Bradford. Scored the 3rd, now he scores the 7th for the United States. Now another PAT opportunity for Zach Adams. Flag comes out. It'll be offside against Queretaro. The PAT will count. 49-0 before halftime. One thing a coach once told me was you show respect for your opponent by beating them clinically, really not taking your foot off the gas. It's a sign of respect if you keep pushing, not to a point where you're showboating, but if you let your foot off the gas too much, it's almost like disrespectful that you're not even trying anymore. I think it's been a fair professional showing in the first half from the United States.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like it's effort. I mean, they're not even putting the effort into getting to the end zone. But however, if you have a running back, he's running hard. He's not going to slow down and run out of bounds. I mean, you anticipate him getting to the end zone. So, I mean, it's a tough situation to be in if you're Mexico right now, down 48-0.
2 touchdowns for Bradford. Highland Springs High School, Henrico, Virginia, 2-time state champion. And he'll graduate this spring. Coaches say could be a coach when he gets older. Excellent student. Whatever he decides to do in life, he'll be successful. He's the whole package. And there's a booming hit on special teams on the kickoff return. Good to see him bounce back to his feet. A few tacklers there, including Landon Hooten out of Lee's Summit, Missouri, number 33 for the United States. It's been complete. I can't think of more than a play or two where the U-18s took a play off or were sloppy at all. They've executed for the full 24 minutes in this first half. Isaac Zarazua enters as a fullback. Now will be shifted out as a 5th wide receiver, empty backfield. It's thrown out to the right side. Pickup of 5, booming tackle at the sideline from Aaron Ness.
Mexico's starting to pick up their pace a little bit here. Try to get something going before halftime. So he's waiting on the officials to kind of set the ball.
And to the big guy, he'll go right up the middle, Fernando Mayen.
Everybody's on the ground besides the big guy.
It's been dominant from the United States, U-18, 49-0 at the half. Dominance from the U-18s.
It's amazing what you can uncover with your DNA results from Ancestry. I was able to discover one cousin, reached out to him, visited Ireland, met another 20 cousins. They took me to the Cliffs of Moher, the ancestral home, the family bar. It really gives you a sense of connection to something that's bigger than yourself.
Greater details, richer stories. And now, with Health Insights, get your DNA kit at Ancestry.com.
Designed for exhilarating performance
designed for your every move. This is the 7-passenger Acura MDX, designed for H-Town.
Visit your Houston area Acura dealers for attractive offers on the MDX.
Leading by 48. Everything is working for your guys, and the chemistry is there after only being with them a couple of days in the scrimmage. What do you want to see more of going into the second half?
I think the same thing. The same thing. I would like to see some things cleaned up on both sides of the football. I think when you look at the offense, they're doing a great job. Obviously, we've got 48 points on the board, but I think we can still be better at all facets of the game. Defensively, giving up the edge. I'm a defensive line coach by trade. Giving up the edge on some of those runs, I don't like a lot. And I think at the end of the day, we let them break contain a little bit too much for my liking, but we'll get that corrected in the locker room. But all in all, the kids are playing their tails off right now.
I heard you say on the sidelines, you're hunting, you're hunting, you're hunting. What confidence is this giving the guys?
I think it's giving them, it's a mentality that we talked about all week long, and it's really the mentality of the defense. We want to go out there and hunt and hunt and hunt, and they know that when they're hunters, they're playing fast, and good things will happen.
All right, Coach, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Guys.
That's my nacho.
Those were decorative.
Finally, delicious nachos you don't have to fight over. Come together with the new Nachos Party Pack from Taco Bell.
There may be trouble ahead, but while there's moonlight and music and love and romance, let's face the music and dance.
Free 2-hour grocery delivery. Now with Prime.
It's time to go Toyota, the brand with the best resale value, with striking style and unmatched performance, with all the latest tech to help keep you connected on the go. Now, lease a Camry for just $229 a month, or buy one with $2,000 cash back, or lease a Corolla for just $179 a month, or get up to $1,000 total cash allowance. Go reliable, go Toyota, and let's go places.
Preparing for the start of the third quarter. High school football on ESPN. It's the International Bowl. 5th game today on day 1. And at halftime, 49-0 USA 18 select over Queretaro. Lamont Williams and Matt Peterson, a dominant display. Second straight dominant performance from the Americans. The U-18s beat Mexico Norte 51-7. In the prior match, that was a dominant display in offense, defense, and special teams. The 18s had 3 sacks, 13 tackles for loss under Joe Battaglia. This has been more of an offense and defense, not as much special teams needed in this grouping from the U-18s. They've had 7 touchdowns from 7 different players in the first half for the U-18s under David Denham.
Yeah, it's been all Team USA throughout that first half. It just felt like they controlled it from the beginning. And just never let up on Team Mexico. Mexico struggled moving the ball and staying consistent, sustaining their drives. And you got to give credit to USA. Team USA did a better job by dominating up front, knowing they had a better talent offensive line as well as defensive line bringing the pressure.
Looked like an onside kick there to open the second half. Well recovered there by Jeremiah Foster, the linebacker out of Gaffney, South Carolina. A long onside kick, but hit it in the direction of the sideline. So good field position here for the United States U-18 select. to start the third quarter. Danny Lauder, the quarterback out of Greenwich, Connecticut, will have the first series. Hands it off on first down. Ari Jenkins up the middle.
If you're Team USA right now, Matt, in my opinion, I'm going to pretty much say what I said in the first half. You just want to control the clock by running the football. At this point, I mean, only opportunity you want to kind of take a shot down the field if you have a one-on-one opportunity in this third and long. But for the most part, just be consistent and run the football.
Fake of a handoff, 2 in pursuit, he'll throw it.
Oh.
It falls around the 38-yard line. One of the first times today we've seen deep backfield pressure from Queretaro.
It was almost intercepted there by the linebacker.
Now on 3rd and 7, over the middle, caught. Space after the catch from Liba. Pushed down to the 35-yard line.
Good route there by the receiver across the middle. Here to take advantage of that man-to-man coverage. You can see here in the replay.
Jay-Sean Liba with the first down catch. 7 different players have scored a touchdown. Ari Jenkins, the first touchdown run. And there's Balin Murphy, followed by Khalid Bradford. Now another run for Jenkins out the right side. He'll turn the corner, and he'll be pushed down around the 12-yard line.
Man, that speed is unbelievable, as you can see, as he gets to the sideline and just take it. See right here, look at the speed as he separated himself from a couple of defenders.
Couple late changes there from Queretaro. Another handoff for Jenkins. Off to the left. He will fight towards the end zone and be just short. Nearly a second touchdown for Ari Jenkins.
Good handoff there. Look at the hole. Pretty much running down Main Street, as you can see there. I'm trying to look to see if he reached in and got the across the line, but it's definitely on the 1-yard line here for this play.
Axel Fernandez, part of the team that brought him down. The final push from Queretaro now. First and goal from the 1. Quarterback sneak. He'll walk it into the end zone. Danny Lauder, the quarterback, the 8th different player with the touchdown today for the U-18 Select.
Well, there's no doubt about that. That's definitely a touchdown. Good penetration there. I mean, good blocking up front by the offensive line to be able to help the quarterback get the touchdown.
Zach Adams on for the PAT. Yet to miss. He's 8 for 8. Early third quarter, 56-0, United States 18 Select over Queretaro.
Riddell has been at the forefront of innovation in football equipment. First, we invented an icon. Then, we created football's leading impact monitoring system. We also introduced a truly customized interior. And now, we reimagined the DNA of the helmet. By constantly operating at the forefront of technology, our engineers are designing the future of the game today.
Football has evolved countless times, becoming the game we love today. We believe tomorrow's version can be a smarter and safer one. That's why we created the football development model. It decreases contact and focuses on progression by age, skill, and game type, starting with fun and fundamentals. It gives athletes more ways to play and more reasons to stay. Help us create a smarter and safer football that brings people together. Explore the football development model at usafootball.com/FDM.
Will you be the selected one? Are you giving us everything you've got to be the best you can be? You got to dig down deep. Every drill, every competition. Don't even represent just your family, but this family. You got to be willing to let that blood flow. You got to bring it out in you. What we want is a band of brothers coming together. Are you ready? Yeah. Are you ready? Yeah. Here we go. Get loose.
Another kickoff coming for USA 18 Select after their 8th touchdown today. Busy evening for Zach Adams, the kicker out of Spring, Texas. Return begins from the 15-yard line for Queretaro. 17-yard return for Mateo Fernandez.
It's going to be tough to see interesting to see what Mexico did here in their first series, in the first half. Down 56-0. Again, they're playing for pride, playing for the country of Mexico, and they want to see how they respond at this point.
Again, a busy day tomorrow. Some Mexican teams will have an opportunity to get some payback. U-16 National against Coahuila at 8:30 a.m. on ESPN3. That's the first game tomorrow at the International Bowl. First play handoff, he's met violent hit against Fernandez Mayan right at the line of scrimmage. Among the tacklers, Piri Alexander Gomez. Another Texan, he's from McAllen, out of the Rio Grande Valley.
Mexico still taking their time as they make their substitutions here offensively.
2nd and 12. Fake of a handoff, slung outside. No good grip that time on the throw from Alejandro Hidalgo. Sort of slipped out of the hand. 3rd and 12.
You can see they implemented the running clock here in the 3rd quarter, kind of help Team Mexico out right now offensively.
12 of the 50 players on this United States roster from Texas. Last tackle for the McAllen native, Gomez, out of Valley View High School. 7.5 minutes left in the 3rd. 3rd and 12. He will not escape the rush. Hauled down by Aaron Ness.
Ness comes unblocked from the top-hand side of the screen. You can see there. And it's pretty much a race to the quarterback between him and his teammate.
Hayden Goodwin also there, the Freer, Texas native down west of Corpus Christi. 4th and 20 for Queretaro. Punt from near the end zone, high snap. He'll fake it and try to run it. Not sure by design, but he might get to the first down marker, pushed out near it. May have been by design or just simply a poor snap, and he decided to take matters into his own hands. Frustration from him. That was Miguel Gonzalez. We'll see if he got there or not.
Good effort, though. That was a really good effort trying to get there.
And the offense takes the field for the U-18 select. He was just short of the first down marker. On the punt try, tried to run for the first down after the high snap. He may have been afraid of a block. Danny Lauder back in at quarterback. 1st and 10 from the 35. Handed off left side, escapes an arm tackle. Bursts forward for 6 or 7. Orion Rogers scored the 4th touchdown today for the USA 18 selects.
Again, Team USA controls this game and pretty much is going to end up getting the victory as well. But you want to make sure that you play safe football. No one leaves this field with any major injuries. I mean, you got guys that's really now not playing full speed as far as defensively. So you got to be careful going against guys like that.
2 straight big runs for Rogers right up the middle.
Again, the offensive line is really dominating up front throughout this whole game against Mexico. You're starting to see it starting to wear down due to the depth issues that they have with Mexico. Guys going both ways, offensively and defensively.
Mateo Fernandez with the tackle. From the 14-yard line, he'll roll to his right. Surveying. Has the first down. Dancing to his left. He'll barrel forward to the 4. Danny Lauder trying to put his stamp on the game.
Just felt like no one wanted to bring him down as he ran to the right-hand side. You can see here, gets to the outside, decides to keep the football. Cuts back to the inside, cuts back again before the first defender grabs him close to the 2-yard line.
Tackle made by Carlos Ponce. 1st and goal from the 4. Danny Lauder sharing the play call with his nearby teammates. And he'll hand it off up the middle for the touchdown. Ari Jenkins, his 2nd touchdown run today.
Good hard run upside, in the inside, for the running back. No pressure, no presence there from the D lineman. Easy walk in for the touchdown.
Jenkins, a senior this fall. Trent, New Jersey, 2 touchdowns today. The first U-18 select player with multiple touchdowns. Another good PAT. Zach Adams now 9 for 9 in point after touchdowns. We mentioned the U.S. national team. Launched as a program 2007, more than 4 dozen U.S. national team alumni have played in the NFL. Malcolm Brown, Todd Gurley, Mecole Hardman, and N'Keal Harry, Dwayne Haskins, Tyrann Mathieu, Jordan Poyer, Taylor Rapp, Stephon Tuitt among them. A few college standouts currently: DeAndre Swift at Georgia, Jonathan Taylor, University of Wisconsin, and Chase Young, Heisman contender this year at Ohio State. Another initiative involving the U.S. national team and USA football is the NFL Huddle for 100. U.S. national team players and coaches participated in the NFL Huddle for 100 on Monday. It's an effort to inspire 1 million people to each volunteer 100 minutes of their time to make meaningful contributions to their communities. And the U-16 partnered with the Arlington Police to beautify the grounds and paint murals at a nearby school. A short kickoff fielded at the 27-yard line. Carried back about the 37-yard line. U-16 national team sorted food at Mission Arlington for the underserved. U-19 national team, they play at noon tomorrow. They spend time at Green Oaks, a school and adult day program for individuals with intellectual disabilities. Several other U.S. teams helped run first down football clinics at local schools, introducing thousands of grade school kids to the sport in a fun, energetic way. 1:50 left in the third quarter. Handed off, spinning past the 40-yard line. Pretty good carry that time from Isaac Zarazua.
Trying to continue to run hard down the middle. Was able to be brought down by the linebacker. That was a decent open field tackle.
Second and 5 for Queretaro. Fake of a handoff. He'll bounce to the right. And a nice, strong one-arm tackle. The ball comes loose, but he did seam down. Tackle made by Destin Forrest. Gloucester, VA native. Here's this one-arm tackle. Out to his left.
Fumble.
Third and 6. Queretaro desperate for a first down. At the very least, we give the defensive players a break. Many of these players for Queretaro play both offense and defense, a 31-man roster for the Mexicans. Ball fake thrown, it's nearly intercepted. Maybe too long to think about it for Landon Hooten. Maybe had his eyes toward the end zone. That brings an end to the third quarter. A dominant showing here at AT&T Stadium. The United States 18 select have 9 touchdowns. They lead 63-0. Back for the fourth quarter from Arlington.
Electrolytes to replenish, so you can bring the heat. Nothing beats Gatorade.
My man. Good to see you. Good to see you too. Let's remember this.
That's 5'6", Dwayne. A little while ago.
You know, if playing for the national team is one of your dreams, by all means chase it. You know, trust in your ability and you know, just have faith in yourself.
USA football is where it's at. You see where we at. Hey, go check the history. It's like one of the best. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I mean, I think you should jump on the opportunity playing on the national team just because of the competition you're going to be going against. Every coach there is going to provide you with information that you're going to need at the next level.
A lot of us in high school were, hey, block left, block right, you're bigger and stronger than everybody, just dominate them, right? And to actually learn technique.
I still use information that I learned from back when I was there today, and I'm here at the NFL Combine, so jump on that opportunity.
I feel like the U.S. national team is a great experience if you're looking for something that will help you get better as a person.
We start the fourth quarter, AT&T Stadium, Arlington, Texas. Matt Peterson with the linebacker, Lemont Williams, 63-0. U-18 18 select. USA 18 select over Queretaro. High snap once again. He'll just throw it away.
It's unfair. It's unfair for the punter. I mean, be able to get the ball snapped that high gives them no chance to be able to kick the ball down the field.
Now they might try a shorter snap in a rugby style, just get it and kick it away, because they're doing a 15-yard or so snap out of respect for the punt block, but they're not connecting. And the last one may have been a fake, but I think it was just a high snap, and the punter tried to make something out of nothing that time. Nothing he could do, and more good field position for the United States U-18 select as J.C. Holland takes the offense back to the field. Handoff right up the middle. Now fighting for extra yards, and finally down to about the 37-yard line. It's Morion Rogers. He scored the 4th touchdown today for the United States.
Be surprised if you see of a flag on the play.
On the defense, 5-yard penalty from the previous spot. Repeat first down.
Replay first down.
Legal substitution on the play.
Again, to recap the prior scores today, it started out a shootout between Panama and the United States under-16s. Air raid offense led to a 45-41 victory for the Panamanians this morning. Eduardo Jolly with 4 touchdown catches. A great escape and a throw to the right side. He's fighting for every last yard. Sinai Swain Price, the tight end out of Concord, Massachusetts, making the most of that catch.
You can definitely tell players still playing hard. There's no doubt about that. Guys are still playing hard until the whistle is blown. My main concern is right now to score 63-0 for both teams. Injuries, I don't want to, at this point, you don't want to see anybody get injured. Something serious. You just want to see guys still be competitive and compete. But both players or both teams having guys walk off the field healthy.
Handoff up the middle. Khalid Bradford. Bradford a couple touchdowns. Ari Jenkins a couple touchdowns. 2nd and 6 from the 26. Rolling to his left. Slightly overthrown. Intended target was Billy Heath.
He had to step on the defender on that last play. Just slightly thrown high from his, to his receiver. Couldn't be able to get his hands on the football. Got his hand on the football, was not able to bring it in to his body.
Now, flag football came to the International Bowl for the first time today. In the first game at noon on the women's side, dominant second half, 24 unanswered points. Osas Tijuana beat Diablos Panama 24-6 in the flag football championship. And then on the men's side, U.S. Stars pulled away from Israel in the second half for a 51-35 win. 3rd and 6. Heath to the end zone, caught another touchdown. Billy Heath, his 2nd touchdown catch today.
You can see here just a simple drop back by the quarterback. Just throws it up high, another blown coverage by the defense, which led to the touchdown.
Zach Adams getting a lot of good practice on point after touchdowns. And it's finally blocked. He had made the first 9 point after touchdowns. That one blocked. I'll give Queretaro credit. Fighting on special teams. They block the PAT at 69-0. The U.S. Stars, they've won the last 3 world championships in flag football. They'll look for 4 in a row this summer, and that U.S. Stars team, along with the U.S. Stripes team, they're trying to find the final roster for that group to compete in Denmark in August. And the just prior game to this one, U.S. under-17 select blew away Mexico Norte 51-7 on touchdowns in 5 different ways. Fumble recovered and returned for a touchdown. Punt return for a touchdown. A pick 6 among those. Under 6.5 minutes left. 69-0 with the running clock. Should be interesting to watch tomorrow, as Canada typically has a very good team in this competition. Japan over the years has had a quality team, as has Panama. Several of those teams have beaten the U.S. teams in prior seasons at the national level. A squib kick fielded at the 35-yard line. He'll go down at the 39. Short return that time by Diego Flores. I mentioned some of the coaches, a few more I never mentioned. John Medlow, offensive line coach for the U-18s out of Concordia University in Minnesota. Danny Mitchell, quarterbacks coach at the Bishop School in California. And finally, the running back coach, Vi Taua, University of Nevada running back coach, former NFL running back. Trick play here, pitched and thrown.
Oh,
caught in midfield, a chance here for Queretaro, and he's smashed at the 32-yard line. Hard-earned first down, Mateo Fernandez.
And they caught Team USA in the blitz package there. I'm surprised that Team USA is still bringing the pressure on Team Mexico with the score 69-0. But excellent job there, but being able to give the ball to his receiver across the middle to pick up the first down. You see in this replay here, look at the blitz coming from the linebackers. They're stacked right there inside, going to shoot the gaps as they bring the pressure.
Incomplete on first down.
Actually, that was a replay. My bad.
It's been a long day, Lemont.
Yeah.
We've enjoyed it, but can't have a flawless performance. Well, credit to them. I mean, they didn't wax in their feet. They got back to the line of scrimmage. They wanted to make it 2 straight good plays, but incomplete on first down. Now, under 4 minutes left, 2nd and 10. Play fake, heaved, and intercepted in the air. Far too long and brought back by Joel Diaz.
Here he is. Here he goes.
Diaz up the sideline. He's at the 40, the 30. He will take it all the way back. Pick 6 for Joel Diaz.
Outstanding job there by the defensive back, getting the interception and taking it all the way back as his family's showing him love in the stands.
Great moment for them.
Caught it at the highest point there at the interception, got away from 2 defenders, and watch the speed. He was able to get to the sideline and just take off.
Maybe a 92-yard return. He caught it around the 8-yard line, brought it all the way back. Diaz out of Gilbert, Arizona. Arizona College Prep. Flag comes in.
Illegal substitution. 12 men on the defense. Half the distance from the goal.
Last PAT was blocked by Queretaro.
Something good.
76-0 for the U-18 Select.
Tough game for Mexico, though. But they showed some heart throughout it. They battled throughout this game.
And it's a learning process. You see this in any sport, basketball or soccer or tennis. For the inexperienced countries, inexperienced players, there's nothing like experience. You have to experience this. It's a lopsided score, but there's only one way to improve, which is face better competition, go through it, learn from it, and get better the next time. And it might take years or decades to improve in some of these regions, but an opportunity to play, improve, and learn from it.
And grow. That's the base. That's the most important part. You got to grow from the learning experience. Just going through it is not just one thing. You got to be able to grow from that experience. And hopefully, if they come back not this level, but the younger players, they can learn it by the time they get to select 18.
Under a minute left, Squibs kickoff. Down at the 25-yard line, maybe a play or two left for Queretaro. Lemont Williams, 5 games today. We started at 8:30 in the morning. We're approaching 8:30 in the evening. Final thoughts on the day. 3 conventional football games, 2 entertaining flag football games.
Just impressed overall by the talent level. Starting early on with Panama and finishing up with Mexico today. We saw some really good teams in flag football. Learned a lot about covering and talking about flag football. So I learned and enjoyed the games as well as my day with you calling it, and it was fun.
A few seconds left. Flag football was fun, and they want to call time with 6 seconds left. Maybe one final play. First timeout for Queretaro.
I think they didn't tell the timekeeper. He's down to 0-0.
Well, we learned from some of the senior leadership at USA Football in their interviews with Lauren Leal today about flag football, and I enjoyed hearing that flag football is growing. He said participation at some levels of conventional football is shrinking, but flag football is rising, and they're embracing that. And I like that forward-thinking approach that, another organization might say, hey, let's stick with what's worked to this point. Football celebrating about 150 years this year, so I like that flag football has a place in the landscape, and they're going to embrace it. And he said that there's multiple national championships, and I use air quotes, people that claim national championships. Well, this way they can sanction it more, have a national championship here in the United States, and then the biannual World Championship, which is taking place this year in Denmark. Last play of the game, handed off, up the middle for a couple yards. Carry that time for Jose Castaneda. What a showing for the United States U-18 Select. They score 11 touchdowns. A couple from 2 players. Billy Heath had 2. Khalid Bradford had 2. U-18 Select following the lead of the U-17 Select. They win 76-0. Our entire crew, Lemont Williams and Matt Peterson, saying so long from day 1 at the 2020 International Bowl. 4 more games tomorrow on ESPN Networks. Good night from Arlington.